Yeah. Coming to Craven Cottage, local derby, Fulham came out with massive intensity, did well, so I want to praise them for that. Of course, if you could see the goal after 60 seconds, where we in two incidents could have avoided it by either pumping the line better or clear the ball on the halfway pitch, and then it's a little bit of a margin. Then they scored on a set piece that in a situation where you need to look at it. I think it was a great delivery, great header. So I actually don't want to focus too much on that. I want to focus more on the ability we had to come back in the game. From 2-0 down, that's extraordinary, the way we did that. We have our offensive mindset, so we kept going, changed early with offensive players, got the well-deserved 2-2 equaliser. And then, of course, it's heartbreaking when you concede in the last minute. But I like and I want the offensive mindset, so if we keep going like this, then we probably maybe could have won it. And then there would have been 3 points. If we lose it, you get 0, but it's better better win 1 of 2 instead of play 2 draws.
You touched on there about the intensity Fulham came out with. Do you think the players were a little bit overwhelmed by that in the first half?
You can say, look, that's the easy narrative. I would say that I think we actually matched the intensity. What we didn't match was we didn't win enough second balls. I think that was the one key tactical thing we should have done better, which they did well.
You obviously spoke about as well coming back from 2 goals down to draw 2-2 happened in the Leicester game as well. It's obviously great when it pays off and you get a result out of it, but you obviously can't keep giving opponents head start. So how do you kind of address that?
It helped against Man United, so hopefully we can do it against who are we playing next? Colchester first, and then Colchester, and then Everton. Yeah.
So that's two goals ruled out, obviously, for offside for Tony. What did you make of that? Do you think they were fair or unfair?
I guess.
Certainly the VAR one.
Yeah, that was. I guess that's why we have VAR. The pluses is when it go in your favor. The minus is when it's not, because that one is impossible to see in real life. And how much? It was not even an inch. Maybe it was talking about millimeters. I don't have too much to say. It's just again margins. Margins is a game of margins.
You were saying about it's back to the players with the attacking style. That will pay off in the long run, won't it? Because I think we're seeing the way the league is going. It's more and more it's about goals, isn't it? Scoring rather than.
Yeah, I agree. We managed now to score 8 goals in 3 games. That's extraordinary for a club of our size, or even being a Liverpool or City, 8 goals in 3 games. So that attacking way, we will always try to go down that route, and I think actually paid off in many ways today. And then they had one quality moment in the last minute. What we know they're good at, crosses and Mitrovic.
Thomas, just want to talk about third goal there with Mitrovic's header. Do you feel like you could have probably your defensive style could have been better because Bergman was the smallest player on the pitch. It's obviously marking, so that was kind of dangerous for him, wasn't it, in terms of size?
100% no, because if you want to go for the 3-2, you need to take a risk. We took a risk, so no regrets.
So obviously in terms of when Bell playing that round with that boy, is that somewhere that you could probably see him doing it over the course of the season if, let's say, someone's injured there?
Yeah, I think for me right now he's most likely the best player to play that more offensive wing-back position. So we started in a 4-3-3 where he's a winger, and he can also play the striker. So yeah, definitely I went to that twice now against Leicester and today.
Obviously, you played Johan Wissa and Keane Lewis on both sides today, so how do you feel like they played obviously on the wing, especially Wissa because obviously he was on the right side, so how do you feel like he played well?
I think both. So when we went to the 3-4-3, which we did after that 56, 57 minutes, I think both of them did well. I think it's a fantastic assist he's producing. I think Keane was very composed and some nice tidy touches in the middle of the pitch, and I think he's growing.
Just want to talk about Ivan Toney quickly. He keeps getting better by the game, and obviously could have had a hat-trick today very easily. He's now got 4 goal contributions in 3 games now. So how good do you feel like he was today?
I don't know, Ivan was, I think he was magnificent in many ways. I think actually even the two disallowed goals, if you look at those finishes, they are fantastic. The way he connects with the ball and the calmness in the finishing moment is at a very high level. So yeah, he played a good game.
No, Nico Aleksandar scored today. I think that was just a fitness thing, was it?
Yeah.
Any idea when he might be ready by? Or?
The aim is he's starting against Colchester. So it was a tough decision because I wanted him to get him in quick, but we decided to top him up Friday and a hard gym session today. So train the next 2 days and then we start against Colchester.
Thomas, what did you make of the challenge in the first half on Ben Mee? It looked like an arm.
VAR looked it through. I just said to the ref, I think it's borderline, but I will not say it's clear red or clear. I think it's a borderline situation that the VAR need to help us with, if there is anything. So I think it's very important for me to say. I don't think it's a clear red. I just think it's a borderline situation. So I trust the VAR.
That was a lot of VAR decisions in one game.
Yeah, there was one, but also I think one they need to look back on is we didn't again. I think Fulham did well. I think we maybe deserved the point. Now they won. I think there is a situation in the beginning of the game where I think Mitrovic and Pontus is wrestling. So those are the situations we've been told that VAR would look at on set pieces, both ends.
Just a couple more, if that's okay. You kind of mentioned about Keane Lewis Potter a minute ago, and again, really nice touches and things like that. How close is he to actually starting in the league, and what does he kind of have to do to kind of earn that spot?
I think if you go 4-3-3, I think Wissa and Brian right now is a tiny bit ahead. Also, they have produced, Brian with a goal, Wissa with a very good assist today. So he's definitely getting closer, definitely. But we need more than 11 players. We need 20 or more that can be able to step in. Also today, I think we used 4 subs. So we need that.
And then a final one from me. I think there was a point in the first half where you were arguing with the fourth official about something. What was that about?
Can't remember. I think there was a little. I don't think there was any big. I think it was in the beginning. I can't remember. I can't remember that penalty incident.
There was a point where one of their players kind of held on to the ball and prevented.
Oh yeah, maybe that was the one. Yeah, maybe that was the one. I said I think that's a yellow card.
Yeah.
It was time wasting. So we are again a big thing on time wasting, and again, it needs to go both ways. So hopefully on Saturday against Everton, we will do the professional time wasting. But if we do it too much, I think we should get booked. I mean that. So it just needs to be consistent. That's just my message. So it's so clearly, if you're holding on to the ball, how can that be a yellow? That's what I argue.